been put in the law.
Hi everybody, it's Saturday afternoon and look who's sleeping in her new bed. She went to the vet's this morning. She had her third set of shots and they gave her a little bit of Benadryl with her shot for some reason. So it's kind of knocking her out. But she's in her little playpen. She's got a little pee-pee on her pad. She's been really good about using those pads. And I keep them around, like I keep one over there on the rug, and she goes right on that. So she's good about it. And here's the other two, cuddling up in their little bed. And here, and I just bought myself a new Woman's World magazine. So I'm just looking to see what... I remember when these magazines, when they first came out, they were 59 cents. Do you guys remember that? Let's see what they have. Cure memory loss with hot cocoa. The easy stretch that ends back pain. Angel therapy that relieves holiday stress. The make someone happy gift. Winter foods that reverse aging. Walk off a pound a day. 15-second trick that sabotages weight loss. Oh, turbocharges weight loss. Melt 9 times more fat. Triple your afterburn and lower fat storage hormones. Your winter horoscope. Yummy cocktails and good friends equal holiday fun. I like these magazines though. I think they're pretty good. There's some good recipes in here. And I like the stories and stuff. They usually have like a little short story. And ooh, little Yorkie with a sweater. Waiting for Santa. Isn't that cute?
I think the pushback now that the rule is being proposed is going to be tremendous. I mean,
relax away, winkles. Can't even talk today. Wrinkles and sagging.
Trying to make sure that the fine print.
You just make these faces and you can just
looking down the road here. I would imagine that some of these conservatives
lift your cheekbones.
In court, it seems to be the likeliest. But then you throw into that mix the nuclear trigger that Larry Reid just pulled, which means that the D.C. Court.
Ooh, 5 easy tricks that protect against Alzheimer's.
Would have to hear this case, and they are.
Turns out a Mediterranean-style diet high in fruits, nuts, and vegetables, fish, and olive oil, and low in red meat and butter cuts your risk of memory problems 40% or more. Wow. Mediterranean meals are packed with antioxidants, compounds that keep blood vessels healthy, so oxygen and nutrients can reach the brain cells. Got a sweet tooth? Tame it with 12 ounces of hot cocoa. Harvard study shows cocoa ups the brain's ability to repair damaged cells, improving memory as much as 31% in 1 month. Wow, I'm going to break out the cocoa. Lowering cortisol by slowing down. Erasing inflammation with frozen berries. Oh, I have frozen berries in the fridge. I was thinking of making myself a smoothie. I have frozen blueberries, frozen raspberries, I think, and frozen strawberries. I should have got some bananas and some yogurt. Make myself a nice smoothie. You know, I mean well. I go out and buy all these frozen berries and stuff, and I have them in the fridge. And thinking, oh, next month I'm just going to really eat healthy. And they're still sitting there. Do you guys ever do that? Okay, avoiding damage with pink salmon. The pigment, let's see, astaxanthin, a pigment that makes salmon and shrimp pink, can stall the formation of Alzheimer's plaques. Wow. Interesting. Cutting your risk, 76% by dancing. Risk of memory loss. Interesting. I love this book. I always learn something new. This magazine, I mean. Foods that keep bones young. Prunes, onions, spinaches, and other greens.
Keeps going up, they're in big trouble. Thank you. Continue all day, I know. The new video now of
Nordic foods that reverse aging.
North Korea. The North Korean
Carrots
government has released video
and
allegedly showing
yellow or purple skin vegetables
hostile acts against
resemble potatoes on the inside but are packed with parsnips.
Hey there, Doug. Yes, this is the first time we've actually seen 85-year-old Larry Newman since he was dragged off his plane on October 26th as he was preparing
Okay,
to
let's
leave
see.
North Korea. If you take a look at the
Horoscope
video,
says.
we can see that he looks in, well, relatively good condition. That's a good sign. He's wearing an American-style blue shirt. He's got his rimless spectacles on, and he seems to be reading that apology there. Now, caution here, we'll hear from you in just a second, but from the tricky and disjointed and rather unnatural language, the suggestion here is, well, is he really reading a prepared statement? North Korea's accused of war crimes and hostile acts during the Korean War, and while he was...
Oh, doesn't that look yummy? Antipasto wreath.
Here's what he says
Well,
in that apology. Take a listen.
What do they call it? Mozzarella balls?
And attacked the communications
It looks
system
good.
and killed 3 innocent operators. They laid the munition supply using explosives obtained from the captain in mind, and they attacked the KPA and...
Guys, I don't know if you can see or not, but look at the ice from our shoreline, probably out about, I would say, maybe 20 feet or so. And then you can see the water out further. But it's starting to freeze up on the lake. See it? And it's getting cold out. It is, let me see what the temperature is. It is 62 in and 22 out. Yeah, the door across the kitchen. And I really have to, whoops, I have to clean up this kitchen. Put this here. And some movie on TNT. Yeah. Everything ends up on the kitchen table here. My magazines, the newspapers, my husband's cup, my Woman's World magazine, towels, mail. Put the dog dishes up here. They're not really dog dishes, but we have to feed them separately, so we've been letting them eat out of our bowls because we have to put one dog out in the sunroom, right outside in that door there. So one dog has to go out there and eat, and we put Quigley's bowl right over here so that they won't eat each other's food. And so the two of them fight through the glass, like barking at each other, like, don't take my food. And this is the puppy's food. And she likes the chicken and rice. Ooh, whoops. Nice, Colleen. Oh. What I have to do is this is my can closet. And it's just a tiny little closet, but I have to clean it out because, as you can see, everything is just kind of stuffed in there from when we get home from the grocery store, and we just kind of pack it all in there. And then I have juice down the bottom and things that don't fit on the shelves. I really have to clean this out. Another thing I have to do today is clean out my refrigerator. Just put these there. And okay. And this has to be washed. Throw that down the stairs. Yeah, so yesterday was just a total waste, Friday, because everybody's just so tired after Thanksgiving, after eating all that turkey, and it was just, ugh. So my husband and I just kind of stayed in. You saw on my video yesterday where I didn't even get out of my pajamas. I just kind of stayed in my pajamas all day, my bathrobe, and curled up under the Afghan, and we watched movies and just had leftover Thanksgiving, you know, dinner, turkey and all that. And I'll tell you, these compactors, guys, if for those of you who have them, you know what I'm talking about. But we bought this little compactor when we first moved in the house, and it just so happened that it just fits in that little spot there, perfect, next to the countertop. And we can compress 2 weeks worth of trash in this compactor, because our trash guy comes every other Tuesday. So this one bag here fits 2 weeks worth of stuff, and it compresses it down. Like right now it's getting kind of full, but watch. I'll show it when it stops. So anyways, this is as clean as I could get that cookie sheet that my husband cooked the pie on. I mean, that stuff is never going to come off. So if I do use it as a cookie sheet, I will just put parchment paper over it, and put that in there. And there's Sophie in her new bed. And she's got her little blankie. She has been such a good girl. We took her to the vets today, and she got her shots. And she had to get rabies and then her other booster shots. And this is her third set of puppy shots. And she was so good. And the vet said, you know, can I bring her in the back? She let us wait in the little waiting, you know, in the little room that they bring you in, you know, with the little exam table and all that. And see, it really compacts it down good. And so anyways, she gave her the shot, and then, you know, her shots, and then she brought her back in the room. Meanwhile, I had gone into the ladies' room, and my husband was in there when they brought her back in. And she says, the vet says, oh, she says, she was so good. She says, she didn't even cry. And so my husband says, oh yeah, she's being a good girl today. And all of a sudden, as soon as she saw my husband, she started crying like a baby. He said it was just so funny. It's, you know, just like a little kid would do. It's just so funny. She knew that her dad, that he's a softie, and that, you know, she could get attention. She could milk this for all it was worth. But, yeah. So, anyways, I feel like I'm boring you guys. But I've missed you guys. I really didn't get a chance to do videos last week. This past week that much, because I was just busy running around here and there and just, you know, picking up stuff for Thanksgiving, and we've just been really busy running around. I had a doctor's appointment to get my yearly physical, and I was really surprised when I went in, because usually they do like a you know, blood tests and stuff like that, and, you know. But I had the nurse practitioner this time, and she weighed me, took my blood pressure, and she, what do you call it, took my temperature, you know, did a breast exam, but no blood work, which really surprised me, because They have it on record that, you know, there is type 2 diabetes in my family. My mom has it, my grandmother had it, you know, my mom's mom. And so you'd think they would do it, you know. And so they didn't do it. I was really surprised. But anyways, everything was good. And I was just surprised they didn't do like my cholesterol check and all that stuff. My cholesterol is usually good, but they just didn't do it. And I guess they probably thought from the last time that it must be okay. But anyways, I guess they're cutting back in the medical field. You don't get it unless you ask for it. Yeah, so anyways, get this place cleaned up a little bit. That's my husband's pie over there that he made yesterday. God, these wires drive me crazy. He's got his little, what do they call these? iPad set up, and the wires, he has them going over there, so every time the dogs come in and out, they get caught up in the wires. He's got his sweater on the back of his chair, and here's all our vitamins and medications that we keep on this chair, and just stick it underneath the table. And I don't know why he's got the fly swatter out. I keep that up on top of here. Oh, I gotta show you guys. A friend of mine from Hawaii sent me these macadamia nuts. They are delicious. They are really good. This, look at them. As you can tell, I've been at the box. But she was so sweet. She sent me a bunch of things in the mail, and I don't know if she wants her name mentioned, but she knows who she is, and she's just the sweetest person. Anyways, yeah, so the house is nice and quiet. The dogs are settling down. The baby's over there sleeping. No, she's not sleeping. She's awake. Yep, she's awake. Hi, Sophie. You're so cute. You need a bath, don't you? You need a bath, huh? You're such a good girl. Yes, you are. She weighed 2 pounds, 8 ounces. And when we first got her, she was, what was she, 1 pound, 8 ounces. So she put on 1 pound since we got her. And that's pretty good, seeing that she'll only get about 4 pounds full grown. And so she's going back to get a her booster shot in 3 more weeks, her last booster. And then in January we're going to have her spayed, and hopefully by then she'll be 4 pounds. But she's going to get spayed because we don't, you know, we didn't get her to breed or anything. We just bought her for a pet because I missed our other Yorkie so much. But what, you think we're going up on the sofa? You want to come up on the sofa? Come on. Come on. Come on, you can come up. Yeah, here's your toy. Yeah, here's your toy. Look at my handsome boy. Yes, let me see those big jowls. Let me see those jowls. He doesn't like you to touch his jowls. Look at those big jowls. Oh, look at them. And look at his jowls. Yeah, look at that tongue hanging out. Look at that tongue. He's getting so lazy, he doesn't even put his tongue back in anymore. And the reason it hangs out is because we sent him for a tooth cleaning one time, and he came home with, he had half the teeth in his mouth taken out. And because I guess he had some rotten teeth. And we had never realized that they were that bad. So he had to have a bunch of them pulled, and there are no teeth in that side of his mouth to keep the tongue in. So the tongue just kind of flaps, huh? He can pull it in when he wants to, but he just gets lazy. Huh? He's just a lazy boy. That's Quigley. Huh, Quigley? Yeah, he's a lazy old boy. He says, I'm 9 years old. I'm gonna be 10. Yeah. And he's a good boy, though. Yes, he is. He's awful good. Look at that puppy nose. Look at the puppy nose. Yeah. Oh, you coughing? See, that's what he does. And it makes me nervous because... Oh, you got an itchy eye? Oh, yeah. He says, I'm embarrassed because you're talking about me. Oh, yeah. I'm washing his face. Yeah, you washing your face? And what are you doing? Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that nose. Oh. You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. So, anyways, guys, I don't know what's on TV. But, anyways, I'm just going to, relax this afternoon, and I hope everybody's having a great afternoon, and I hope I didn't bore you to death here. But I missed you guys, and I just wanted to come on and say hello, and I hope you're all having a good weekend, and it's not too cold where you are. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.